Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here, and welcome on back to another episode of the My Player Career Mode in FIFA 21. We are back again with this career mode. We're still in our second season of the career mode, of course. My first full season with AC Milan. We're a little bit of the way into it, but some huge games to look forward to, of course. This Liverpool game we have got coming up after the one game against Hellas Verona we have coming up. A pretty decent little month here in October as well. Then moving on into November and December we go. But so far, we are one of only two teams in Serie A that have gotten our 100% record so far, with 5 wins from 5 games, both ourselves and Juventus, aka Piemonte Calcio. I've had a very good start, but take 4 goals and 2 assists off of that 7 goals, 7 assists tally from 10 games, since, you know, I have gotten a bag in the preseason friendly tournaments, and I don't really know if we should count those. But still, regardless, take them away, I'm still doing brilliantly anyway. What a game, by the way, as we sim this one against Hellas Verona. Figured we may as well play the game against Liverpool, since that's going to be an absolute cracker. But 4-3 in the end, that one is. We get on the right result of it. I am now an 81 overall, by the way, after training up, which is brilliant. I somehow didn't get a goal or an assist in that game where there were 4 to be had from center attack in midfield. But hey, either way, I am now the equal highest rated center attack and midfielder in the team, alongside Hakan Çalhanoğlu. He was the one that was starting at center attack and midfield last season when I first joined the team. Now, he's barely featuring at all. He was playing a little bit out on the wide position, like a left wing, before the start of this season. But, I mean, now he's really out of the team. I've taken his spot, and now that we're matched with overall, I think I'm probably going to keep it. And with the way I'm playing, who knows? But still, this game, though, will be massive. Liverpool versus AC Milan in the Champions League. There's a lot of history between these two clubs. Super well endowed, shall we say, when it comes to this competition. At Anfield, it's going to be a cracker. Champions Leagues between these two clubs alone. 6 for Liverpool, 7 for AC Milan. Obviously, the 2005 final is iconic. Only a year or two later, AC Milan would go and beat Liverpool again in a final to go and get their revenge. So it's brilliant, the rivalry between these two clubs in this competition, and to be a part of it is going to be a real honor. I just wonder how today is going to go. Liverpool is going to be a serious challenge, not like a lot of the teams that we face in Serie A, that's for sure. And definitely the toughest team in our group. And of course, returning to England as well, where we didn't really work out the first couple of seasons. Went down into the Championship to play for Watford. Did brilliantly. Who would have thought a few years later, or not even a few years, a year later, we'd be in the Champions League and playing Liverpool in the Champions League competition at Anfield, as we go on the counter-attack after 10 minutes to set up Allan Saint-Maximin, and he drives it in underneath Alisson. An intriguing attempt at the save there. Alisson probably could have done better, but Liverpool had all ball for 10 minutes, and yet we go and counter-attack and score up the cop end. What a start to this game for us when we barely had a touch of it. I've already got my first assist of the game in no time at all. It's brilliant stuff. And again, about the same. Liverpool would have the ball for the remaining 10 minutes, and now off we go. And I'm pushing forward as fast as I can, asking for the through ball. Finally, we get it. Option at the back stick. It's Saint-Maximin again! Saint-Maximin again! For the second of the game, and for his second of the game. And can you believe it? We had barely had a touch of the ball in this half, yet we lead 2-0. The biggest smash and grab performance of my recent career there so far, the way it's turning out. Yet we are now leading 2-0 in this game, and it's staggering. Allan Saint-Maximin with 2 here. This is going brilliantly. Hopefully we can see this out, not make any mistakes, and let Liverpool back into the game, but I was just gobsmacked by how well we were doing. I've already got 2 assists now. I'm feeding Saint-Maximin brilliantly. Henderson goes around me a little too easily. No one really closing him out after he gets by. And there is that goal that we were worried about. The captain, Jordan Henderson, ends up scoring. Getting by me a little too easily there, I will admit. But I'm a center attacking midfielder. I'm shocked that once he got by me, there was no one else really until right at the last second to close him down. And well, there goes our 2-goal lead, our cushion straight away, immediately gone. A through ball there would have been nice. Look at the possession. 85% for Liverpool to our 15. I wasn't kidding when we said we were barely having a touch of the ball. We just worked 2 really good counter-attacks, and that's all that we needed. But still, regardless, either way, it was disappointing. It was a shame that we couldn't quite see out that half, without a blemish. But either way, Jons Peters Hage is in the game now. He wasn't able quite to find a way to shoot there. He really didn't do anything with it, which was a bit frustrating, a bit disappointing. And now it set up a counter-attack up the other end, which is not ideal because Salah is going to pretty much go almost the whole way until the very last second, and Romagnoli just gets in the way. Jesus Christ, we were threatening, definitely, to lose our lead here, and definitely letting Liverpool find an equaliser. But again, another quick break. Hage gets a shot off this time with no one on him, and there is the breathing space back again. My 3rd assist of the game. How about it? A hat-trick of assists in just over an hour's worth of football. It's unbelievable. We are just transitioning brilliantly. We're making brilliant progress as we go up the field, and really Liverpool are pushing hard to try to grab every goal that they want. They're pressing as soon as we get the ball, but we're just going around them with ease, and my wingers are eating so good right now today. Unbelievable. 3-1 is the score. I'd love to try to get myself a goal, but I'm being marked here by bloody Trent Alexander-Arnold, not letting any space get to me. Unbelievable finish by Zlatan Ibrahimovic. This is such an amazing goal. I tried to get open and try to get in some space to call for the ball. I was getting no space. I was getting double teamed at one point. Alexander-Arnold wouldn't let me go, but the ball floated up in for Zlatan. And look at this off of the bench. He is able to contort his body and score from this position near post. That is honestly so difficult to do. If a goal like that is scored in real life, that is seriously, ridiculously impressive. Zlatan Ibrahimovic with his first Champions League goal of this season. And well, I'll tell you what, when I first joined AC Milan, he and I weren't exactly in sync. He wasn't doing as incredibly as I would have liked. But he's completely turned it around. Shot there from Mane, save. Alexander-Arnold with the follow-up effort. It goes well wide. And well, today was not Liverpool's day. Despite dominating possession, I would say 70 to 75% is what they finish with. We're going to win this thing 4-1. Complete smash and grab. We just take every opportunity that we get. Look at my shirt. I am dirty. I'm sliding all over the place in that game. I have earned it. And my lord, I've barely walked off. I've walked off with a green shirt, not a white shirt for AC Milan. And look at this, by the way. 2 games into my Champions League career. My first 2 ever Champions League games. And I have 5 assists to my name. Yanis Hadji has 3, but he played 6 games. It's just ridiculous how well I am doing in my first few Champions League games. 5 assists, but no goals at this stage. I would love to get my first in that competition at some point if possible. Alan Saint-Maximin is doing phenomenally as well. He got 2 goals against Liverpool. Then he got 2 goals in that game back in the Serie A. I continue to train up my overall, and I'm getting closer and closer to an 82. And once I clear Hakan Çalhanoğlu's overall, well, even though I'm starting every game at centre attack in midfield, whether I am simming it or playing it, it just doesn't matter. The only way he's going to be able to play is if I were to get sent off, which is what I have done. I think this might well be my first suspension and my first ever red card. We get it in a sim game. It might be my second possibly, but yeah, double yellow, and that's it, I'm gone. I score in the 69th minute to tie up the game, but then I get myself sent off, and well, that's the end of it. We draw the game. That's the first game that we have failed to win in the Serie A this season, and that might open up the door for us to lose our spot on top of the table, which is frustrating. But when you sim and you get sent off, there's not much you can do about it, obviously. Now we move on again to the next Champions League game. I'm getting a bit of a chewing out from the gaffer or the assistant gaffer for getting suspended. Fair enough, but I'm not suspended for this game against Shakhtar Donetsk. So we will play against them in San Siro, and if we win this game, that'll be 9 points from 9. And well, whenever you get 9 points from your first 9 games, essentially you're through. You're into the knockouts, almost guaranteed. If not first, then surely second. But that's all we got to do. Take care of business, get this win. Would love to try to get my first goal in this competition as well. In this game, I feel like it's a good opportunity. Sandro Tonali playing in a nice ball there for Saint-Maximin. Putting myself at the back stick and smashing it in. Brilliant little pass there from Saint-Maximin. He and I are combining brilliantly today, and we have been for really the entire time he's gotten here. And there you go. Talked about wanting my first goal in the competition. bang, got it immediately. It's not a brilliant individual goal or anything like that. It's just a lovely team move that. Brilliant to find Saint-Maximin, and the cut across the face of goal to smash it in. How good is that? 8 minutes, that's all it took to give AC Milan the lead and for me to score my first Champions League goal. That is 1 goal and 5 assists in 3 Champions League games so far. Can I get a chance to shoot here? I do have a space. I decide to cut it back. Sane gets in the way and then blocks my follow-up effort. Could have done maybe a little better there. Disappointing. Salamaker's going to play me in. Sane still won't give me space, but who cares when you can bullet it into the top left corner like that. Absolutely incredible strike that has found the upper corner of that top left-hand side of the goal. This is an incredible shot on my non-preferred. Look at this. A little bump off of this giant-ass defender Sane, and yet that's all the separation we needed. Look at the stretch that I have had to reach to be able to get to that ball. Hitting the roof of the net, that is sublime. My first goal was a little more simpler than that. Essentially a tap-in. This one was one hell of a hit, and man, that is going to take some topping for me to beat in this game and in this Champions League campaign. But oh, that is the best I have scored so far. Actually, maybe not sure. I definitely scored a cracker or two in preseason. But either way, it's not a bad one. I might have given the ball away here right toward the end of the half, though. And thankfully, Donnarumma is going to save me the embarrassment of really being responsible for us only being 1 goal up at halftime. However, despite only getting 1 minute of stoppage time, this referee is letting them have as much time as they seemingly want to complete this attack. And in the end, after 5 minutes of 1, the referee is going to blow his whistle, and that's going to be half-time. Good. We are going to see out our lead and our cushion of a 2-goal lead as well. Ibrahimovic is going to come off. Rebic going to be coming on. With the way Ibra's playing at the moment, I'm not sure if we're going to see much of Ante Rebic anytime soon. I try to slip in Amavi there, the fullback who's pushed up, but we just don't time it. I take a little too long, or he just runs a little too hard, a little too early. Regardless, he's going to be in an offside position. And, well, we were struggling to try to grab another goal in this half. I make a tackle. It deflects. It goes to Marlos. And then a shot is taken. And Donnarumma makes another very good save. And seriously, it just feels like I wasn't able to do anything in the second half. Even when I made a great tackle like that, it still went right back to him and they got a great chance to shoot. In the end, though, thankfully, they really didn't get a real solid, brilliant opportunity to go and grab at least one to make things interesting. And, well, we see out our 2-goal lead that thankfully I was able to provide. And yeah, that was that. Had an opportunity to maybe convert my first ever goal in the Champions League into a hat-trick. It didn't quite make it though, unfortunately. It didn't turn out that way. But still, this game against Benevento we have coming up, I am obviously suspended for. So Hakan Çalhanoğlu will take my spot at centre attack in midfield, and we'll have to wait and see how he goes. We do win the game, which is important, but it doesn't look like he ended up getting a goal. Maybe he got an assist or two, but that would be it. But yeah, maybe it's not too bad a thing that we got suspended for that game, since I get now a full rest for this very, very important game against Piemonte Calcio and Juventus. Look, we are tied on points with 25. Whoever wins this game goes top of the table. A draw would be no good to either of us, and Napoli would stay on top. And speaking of which, Insigne wins Player of the Month. I'd have thought with how well I was playing that maybe I would have been a shout, or maybe even Alan Saint-Maximin. But no, in the end it goes to Insigne. Fair enough, Napoli are top of the table. But this game, another massive one. I really do think that the potential winner, since Inter Milan have kind of dropped off a little bit this season, they'll still be up there, but I actually do think it could be us this season, and Juventus are definitely going to be arguably our biggest threats to winning it. Maybe Napoli, maybe Inter, I don't know, but I think Juventus are going to be there in the end, so getting 3 points off them are going to be absolutely crucial, and yes, we're taking on Ronaldo again. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, taking on Juventus for the second time in my career. We took them on once in the second half of the season last when I joined in the January transfer window, but it is going to be mono with me and Cristiano Ronaldo. And even just forgetting Ronaldo for a second, the rest of this Juventus team is still very, very good and very high quality. Dybala, so many other great players as well, plenty of great attackers, defenders, and seriously, this is going to be quite the challenge. Kjaer's in the game as well, and he lays a tackle on Dybala, which has actually got him on the deck here in the opening 5 minutes of the game, and Juventus are going to have to get forced into making a change. Dybala is injured. So that is going to be Possibly a very big injury for Juventus. I mean, he's not going to play the rest of this game, but even for the rest of the season, missing Dybala is going to be big. Still, though, another counter-attack. Can we hopefully work one like we were doing against Liverpool? Saint-Maximin, I try to get myself in space. He couldn't deliver it the first time. On the second attempt, I get it, but my scissor kick is blocked by, really, more or less the face of Matthias de Ligt, who just gets in the way and bang. There you go. That would end up being a corner, which I do swing in, trying to find Ibra. It's punched away by Szczesny, and it falls out to Saint-Maximin. Just feels like it's us three right now running the show. I get the ball out wide again, delivering it once more. Brilliant delivery into Ibrahimovic, who is completely open. Finally, I whip a beautiful cross into the big man, and that is what I should be doing more of if, you know, I was playing still as a winger. But still, though, when I get my opportunities, I got to cross that ball into Ibra. 6'5", giant target man. I need to be doing this more. And look, I think he can still win a 50-50 battle in the air if need be. But when he's completely open like that, even better. And Ibra continues to deliver for us in this team. He is just an absolute gun. 40 years of age, and he just doesn't slow down. I kind of clip Artur here, couldn't make the tackle, couldn't stop the through ball from coming. Chiesa, and then the cutback, and Ronaldo is going to equalise and level the game up at 1-1 right before half-time. I tried to stop Artur from playing the through ball, but I was not going to be able to block it. And despite even clipping and fouling Artur, it wasn't enough. Chiesa with the cutback for Ronaldo, who basically essentially gets almost the tap in from the 6-yard box. And well, maybe Donnarumma could have done more, could have spread himself and made himself a little bigger, but no good. 1-1 at half time. And again, the way things stand, neither teams are going to be finishing top of the table at the end of this game. But yeah, Ronaldo's got his goal. I come in from behind and clip him. I'm on a yellow card too, by the way, at this stage. And well, that was a bit of a nervous moment because yeah, you really don't want to foul anybody on a yellow card, even a soft one like that. Ronaldo putting a ball in, and somehow it's actually Costa that won the header, Douglas Costa, and Donnarumma had to put it away. Nice little backheel here from Ibra, outside of the box, and he has to force Szczesny to stretch to make the save. And well, unfortunately, he would take no further part. Rebic, who really has become an afterthought with how brilliantly Ibra's now playing. I've got Saint-Maximin out on the right-hand side, but again, playing him just offside, going a little too early there, and it's just not really working out at the moment in this second half. Not able to find that one clear-cut opportunity. I get clipped from behind there, free kick, and there's a massive gap up the middle. I'm going to try to run into it. I'm going to ask for it, but the referee says, nope, no advantage played, and that was that. Ronaldo on the ball, really can't let him shoot. I go sliding, I miss the ball, I clip him, I'm on a yellow, I've given up a free kick, and the referee, oh my God, thankfully, again for the second time, is not going to suspend me. Ronaldo can't believe it. I thought I was about to get red carded in 2 back-to-back games for me in Serie A, but it didn't happen. Now the gaffer is going to take Amavi off instead of me when I've nearly been subbed off twice. Ronaldo's not going to take the free kick. Instead it's Costa, hits the post, hits Donnarumma, but it won't go in. Unbelievable. I could have been sent off. We could have been 2-1 down. It's still 1-1. I'm still on the pitch, and Rebic is going to send away Saint-Maximin, who can maybe go the whole way if he wanted to. He slows down. He's not going to go for it, and now we've got to build something. He plays it back. I have to get there and slide to find Tonali. I'm trying to get something. A pass in there, short's no good. Murillo, will he cross it? Tonali. We're not making anything for ourselves right now. Rebic, just play a ball in for Saint-Maximin, and he's overhit a 5-yard pass to Saint-Maximin. He just has to play the simplest of passes to Alan Saint-Maximin, and ASM would have banged it in surely from there. Yet Ante Rebic has managed to screw it up. The most simplest of passes, that would have won us the game. Ronaldo comes over and shakes the hand. Oh my Lord. But we should have. We absolutely, with that last chance, should have. But Rebic has somehow fucked it. I can't believe it. And now, AC Milan and Juventus are going to be stuck in second and third. And wow, Dybala is gone for a 7-month period right there. That is a gigantic injury. A huge injury for Juventus. That is seriously going to debilitate them, I reckon. Anyway, we sim the next game against Parma. Ibrahimovic and Rebic did score, so I guess he sort of somewhat makes up for it, Ante, but I'm still fuming because that win against Juventus would have been huge. The Dybala injury, though, is going to be massive, that is for sure. I mean, 7 months, he's gone for almost the whole season with that, but either way, still pushing on. Looking at where we are in the group, obviously the 9 points from the 9, it's fantastic. And really, at this point, if we win this game, we've almost surely secured top spot. We've already beaten Liverpool. Our goal difference is massive. We'll have to wait and see, though. If we knock out Shakhtar Donetsk today as well, well, that's just one less team we have to worry about. And RB Leipzig, we play after this as well. But essentially, I'm more or less playing this game, hoping we get the win in the Donbass arena. And if we do, well, I'm pretty much, I'm not just saying that that's us into the knockout rounds. I'm saying that that is us into not just, the knockouts, but in the round 16, into first place in the group, and we'll hopefully get the easiest ride possible. Who knows? But still, underway with this one. We need to actually get the win in that case. Murillo was a long way back and somehow was able to actually chase back and cut off Tyson there. That was a really good bit of effort there. Still pushing on, though. Kike Firmina from Watford, a former teammate of mine, I think, actually, has joined Shakhtar Donetsk. We're going to get a chance to slip into the bottom right corner, and we do. Very nice little ball roll, and there's another goal for me in the Champions League. I love scoring against Shakhtar Donetsk. I swear, it's brilliant. A lovely ball in. I've got the defender, Sane, chasing me. He is just on me 24/7 whenever I play this team. Seriously, but the ball roll opens up a bit more of an angle for me, and I pass that in centimetre perfect, millimetre perfect, into the bottom right corner, just beyond the outstretched leg of the goalkeeper, and just in to the bottom corner, avoiding the post. How good is that? Winning the ball back here from Marlos brilliantly. I've got Ibra to my left, and they've completely left him, completely forgot about him. Surely he will, and surely he does. Bang, into the back of the net. A goal now and an assist. My Champions League campaign continues to be just brilliant, although that is, well, I mean, come on, that is simple. Absolutely simple. When you completely leave a guy like Zlatan Ibrahimovic, yes, I get it, he's 40. But have you seen him this season? His goal tally is nuts. He's probably got about 15 goals in all competitions, and we're not even halfway through. It's crazy. We have half a chance to counter-attack toward the end of this game, but we're not quite going to get it to work out. Murillo just essentially kicks it out. But, yeah, Ibra scores, I score, we're 2-0 up, and it's looking like we're hopefully going to see out another victory here and go 12 points from 12 in the Champions League. This is brilliant. Ibrahimovic, maybe a chance to flick one up over the top to me, and on the volley, the side netting is found. 3-0. Oh, what a day. I've got 2 goals again past Shakhtar Donetsk for the second time in a row. And, well, my Champions League campaign, I'm going to finish with 10+ goals and assists in essentially only 6 games in the group stage. And I've still got 2 more left to go. It's unbelievable. Ibra gets his rest. His stamina has obviously fallen off of a cliff since becoming 40. But God, he still has such an unbelievable impact. Like, really, he's brilliant. Marlos, I clip him, unfortunately. And that is going to be, despite the save from Donnarumma, a free kick here. And in the 70th minute, as Marlos was getting ready to take it, my number comes up, Hakan Çalhanoğlu's coming on, and I am getting a rest. I was a little tired coming into this game, I won't lie, so there you go. That is the substitution made. Marlos is going to score, though, so they make it now only a 2-goal lead for AC Milan, and I am off the pitch with 20 minutes to go. You do have to wonder if they were going to come back and grab anything from this game, but thankfully, that was not, as you can very clearly see, going to be the case. They were maybe going to get a chance to make it 3-2 at the very best, but Kjaer is able to deal with that one, and, well, that would be the end of the game. A 3-1 victory, 12 points from 12. I get another 2 goals, and, of course, the assist for Zlatan Ibrahimovic. A brilliant day out once again, and, well, I mean, what can I say? I am just doing phenomenal things in the Champions League, and despite the fact we are only currently, I would say a team that's only recently been in the Champions League for a little bit, we are looking so good. We are looking threatening in all comps. And look at this, San Maximin won the Player of the Month. Again, I thought he was going to win it last season. Again, I thought I've been playing pretty well. I don't know how I'm not getting these Player of the Month awards, man. It's I'm coming so close. But either way, in this game, though, Joaquin, the centre-back, actually scored as well to win us the game. He got that second goal that we needed in that 2-1 victory. I'm up to an 82 overall now as well, too, by the way. That happened just naturally. Not even training did that, so that's beautiful to see. Even though I think we've definitely fulfilled my potential at this stage. Since winning that game too, we're now top of the table. Thank you very much. Piemonte Calcio and Napoli are tied on 30 points, and then Inter Milan, who are in 4th, are very close by as well. Or that might have actually been Lazio. But basically, Sassuolo are not a team that are looking like they're going to threaten to A, win the Serie A, or even B, maybe even make Champions League. But they are 6th in the table, so let's give them a bit of respect. Let's show that respect. Let's play this final game in the San Siro and call it a day in this episode. We're doing very well. We've got the January transfer window coming up very soon as well, so who knows whether or not I don't know. I don't think I'm going to end up moving along, to be completely honest with you. We are looking like we've got a real special season on our hands here with AC Milan, and even then, I don't want to just bounce around from club to club every single season. Maybe we might end up making some pretty sick new transfers in. Who knows? I've got Ibra making a good run. It's similar to the one that I scored when he floated one up for me on the volley, but Ibra this time went near post, couldn't make it happen. Hits the outside of the net, and now I run. The slide tackle. We evade it. I find Ibra, and Ibra's going to again get it into the back of the net. Another goal for Zlatan Ibrahimovic, 40 years of age. The guy doesn't stop. He is unbelievable, man. And every single goal he almost seems to get, I seem to be on the end of. It is just ridiculous. Or I seem to be assisting. It is crazy how good this guy has been this season. And to think I actually was preferring Rebic over him toward the end of the first season when I joined AC Milan. No, man, if it's not Ibra starting up top now, I'm honestly disappointed with how brilliantly he's going. It's just crazy. But still, though, we've only got a minute to go until the end of this half. Salamakers is on the attack. We're past that minute. Looks like the ref is going to let us have this, but we need to make this work now. Feeding the ball into me. I'm going to cut it back in for Ibra, and Ibra's again going to make it work. There is 2 goals for Zlatan, and I'm running out of words. I'm running out of words. How can you still be 40 years of age and still be in the exact position where you need to be and to convert every single time? Ibra, mate, do not retire. He's aging like fine wine. Of course, you know I'd say that, but it's too damn true. He is brilliant. 2 goals for Ibra. 2-0 lead for AC Milan in this game. And, well, it looks like we're about to take, hopefully, 3 points off a team that's pretty high up on the table. Again, maybe not an immediate threat to our position in the table, but still, I've got Ibra. Backstick, hat-trick for Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And it's not just a hat-trick for Zlatan, it's a hat-trick for me. A hat-trick of assists. I actually originally wasn't even trying to find him with that cross. There was someone else at the backstick. I think it was Kessier making a run. But in the end, of course, you knew it would pick out Zlatan. Maybe it's a good thing that in the end that it did, because he was the one in absolute acres. And, well, I just don't know what more to say. The guy's ridiculous. He's an absolute god. He is a lion amongst men, quite literally. Just ridiculous. Either way, Sassuolo would get eventually a shot off in this game after about 70 minutes. Aside from that, it's just been complete domination by that man who's going to come off to raptures. Normally, it's me having the banging last game. I mean, to be fair, I definitely did. 3 assists is nothing to blink at for the same guy too. I decided to charge on forward. Maybe I can get my own goal, but I just run out of stamina. I'm getting too tired. It's not going to happen for me. I won't get a goal today, but I'm going to feed Ibra for his hat-trick. What a day. What a man. I cannot believe I'm playing with a legend like him. And God, even at 40, he continues to deliver. What an absolute monster. Goddamn superstar. Honoured to be playing with him. Milan stay top of the table. We're still going to be going through, of course, and playing the remaining 2 Champions League games that we've got. This one against RB Leipzig would knock them out of the top 2, or, you know, mathematically surely end their chance of top 2 if Liverpool were to beat Shakhtar, which you imagine would happen. But still, I would say really the next 2 games for us personally are essentially dead rubbers. We just need a point, and even then, we might lose the rest of our 2 games and still finish top anyway. Who knows? Regardless, lads, that's probably going to do it for this episode. Things are looking brilliant in Serie A and in the Champions League. We're only a month away from the January transfer window, where I'm sure we could definitely see some big moves made, especially with how brilliantly we are going this season. I honestly think if it's not the Serie A, we could maybe even have a surprisingly deep push into the Champions League. But I feel like my first real title is around the corner. Do we get it? Hopefully we will. Ladies and gentlemen, keep your fingers crossed, but keep your eyes peeled for the next episode, which will be coming soon. My name's the MasterBucks. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Catch you next time, and bye-bye.